Hi everybody, I'm Jack. This is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. Well, my window's even getting smaller and smaller on my videos now. They work right behind my cabin and it's a lot of noise. And now we're gonna have guests, so I can't just bop down into the big house. So I decided I would do a video while they're taking their lunch break and all the noise has settled down, but it's all good. You know, it's all part of the process. It's a good day on the mountain. Just got back from buying some food a little while ago. Got some more mangoes to hold me over until Saturday's farmer's market. I'm shooting this on a Thursday. And I just thought I'd talk about today why I choose a low-fat, raw vegan diet. I do videos like this every day. I do videos on the raw vegan lifestyle, on just the health aspects of a plant-based lifestyle in general, a little bit of fitness, a little bit of meditation, some philosophy thrown in every now and then. So if you're not already subscribed, I'd appreciate if you'd hit that subscribe button, and when you do, click on the little bell and check send notifications so you'll stay subscribed to the channel. So why I eat a low-fat raw vegan? Why I eat low-fat raw vegan? Practicality. Practicality. Like I say, I'll just keep it simple, as is the theme on this channel. I just feel really good eating like this. That's as simple as it gets, you know, no complicated explanations, no whatever. And, you know, as I experiment a little bit and as I hone and as I go higher fat, as I go lower fat, as I've seen, you know, as I progress on this journey of being raw vegan, next month is actually like my 5-year anniversary. Wasn't even really thinking about that June. I can't remember a specific date, but it was around the 3rd week or so of June. But yeah, I mean, you know, I've seen a lot of, I've tried a lot of different things and I've used my body. I've really tried to pay attention and to the results I've gotten. I've tried to really just listen to how my body feels. And I really tune in and get real deep with that sometimes. You know, like I say, practicality, the things that are working for me that, I mean, digestion is just maybe the end all be all of it for me. And you know, when I go low fat, like right now, I don't know if anything can be said as being perfect, but right now my digestion is almost perfect. My elimination is almost perfect. And I just find that it gets better. Like there's a few things that kind of vary on that. And I can tell from time to time when I'm eating a little bit higher fat, it slows down a little bit, not a whole lot. I find I'm getting my best digestion of all, though, when I am eating an adamant amount of calories. One thing I've also found, too, when I've lowered the fat, and when I'm eating more higher water content fruits like the mangoes, eating lots of mangoes these days and paying attention to that hydration. Like I say, I get a lot of my hydration through food, but I find like when I'm hitting almost that perfect mark where I'm getting enough mangoes and enough hydration from my food during the day, and I'm eating a lot of and then I'm adding my greens and my lettuce, I just feel like everything is flowing through my body absolutely perfect. Another reason, I've always got energy. One of the biggest attractions of this lifestyle, it's almost kind of been an oddity to me that I just still get fascinated with, is that you can sit down. I can sit down to a huge feast of my typical food. And then I don't generally do it because I've usually, you know, I eat my bigger meals at night and I've generally gotten exercise or any type thing like that out of the way. But I could pretty much eat any of my dinners at night, huge salads, and immediately put my shoes on, go for a run, go work out, go do whatever, get up, have plenty of energy, you know. It's not that like it used to be, you know, where you go into the food coma and after you eat, there's just this massive drain of energy. Hell, I remember, I mean, we always used to joke about that, or I did anyway, you know. It was kind of like, oh yeah, all that, you know, and you just like planned on that. You were going to eat a lot, that was it. But it wasn't all that fun, you know. I'm not, you know, I've got great digestion, energy all the time. Kind of related to the digestion, I can eat all that food and not get bloated. I can eat to my heart's content and not get bloated. Also, let's go back to the digestion for a minute too. It's the subtle things. It's not like, you know, sometimes until you get really clean and your body's functioning at a very high level, you don't realize how good you feel compared to what you did before, and what you used to think felt really good wasn't even close to what you feel now. Now, like I say, even when I was eating the standard American diet, even though I was eating a cleaner version, I would still, get things that were like out of control from time to time, and I didn't understand. Well, why? Oh my God, I get this. Not nothing major, but your digestion slows down for a day or two. Maybe you don't go to the bathroom one day, or maybe you kind of get the looser stomach. Indigestion, heartburn, certain things like I didn't get it a lot, but I'd eat certain things and they would just kind of give me this little bit of indigestion. I still get that if I eat too many starches. If I eat cooked food, but when I'm in the States, I find that if I eat a large amount of starches at one time, I'll kind of get that too. So that's gone. I don't have any of that. It's adequate for me. Like I said in video just recently when I was talking about protein, if I am missing out on protein, I'm still able to make some gains. You saw that video I had done. Whether I'm making the maximum gains I could, I'm just kind of trying to think on the other side, devil's advocate, that somebody said, yeah, but you could be getting more. I'm adequate. I've got enough protein. I've got enough of everything I think I need to be active, to be healthy, to be strong for my age and for my size. I'm gaining strength. I'm gaining a little bit of muscle, so it's, and that's why I do it. And I'm not gonna, I pay a lot of attention. It's kind of like with, everything's about awareness of your body, awareness of your breath. And I really tune in. I tune in a little bit deeper than most, I believe, and I really listen, and I try to really understand what is going on in my body, and I try to understand and tune into the subtleties of even just changing what I'm doing just a little bit. So I don't know, sometimes I'm sitting around, it's like I've got a lot of time. When you're a single guy at my age with the lack of responsibilities, and you're a loner, you live alone, you have a lot of time in your head, you ask yourself lots of questions. I ask myself, I do, because I read stuff and I'm an educated person, and I read this stuff about holes in the raw vegan diet and possible drawbacks and things we might not be getting, and reasons to incorporate some cooked food into what we're eating. And all are very legitimate. All are things that I study. All that are things that I open to when my body leads me to that. I cannot, in my right mind, in other words, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I can't drastically change what I'm doing when my body feels the way it does, if that makes any sense at all. Now, if anybody's kind of is newer on their journey, on their path out there, no, I'm not one of those people that's always listen to your body, listen to your body. There has to be kind of a balance between listening to your body and educating and reading other things, and you get more wisdom about your body as it goes. In the very early stages, no, you can't lean so much on listening to your body, because your body's going to be going through a lot of changes as it gets cleaner and it gets used to this lifestyle. But for me, no, I just can't see making any changes to drastically changing what I'm doing the way I feel. Now, like I say, I will continue to experiment. I will continue to make small tweaks. I will continue to add things, take things away, do this, do that. But I'm not going to make any big changes. I'm not going to go, all of a sudden change this drastically when I feel so good and things are working. I mean, like I say, that's just as practical as it gets right there. Why would you change things in midstream, if they're giving you the results that you're looking for? I posted something on Facebook yesterday about how people are always talking about the good old days and how this and that. And these are the best times of my life. I feel the best I've ever felt. I feel like I'm still on that upswing. At 53, I kind of keep wondering like how much longer I can kind of keep improving, getting better, getting stronger, just getting a little bit more until I get to that point where I'm just holding, a certain age. But right now I just feel too good, and there's no way until my body gives me some indication that I will change that drastically. I'm a vegan. I'm plant-based for life, barring any thing that I can't predict, can't see, and no, I'm probably never going to be on that island with only a pig. And if I am on that island with only a pig, on that island there will be coconuts, there will be vegetation, and I don't know too many islands without fruit. But I'm plant-based for life. I'm high raw for life. The only little factor is, it's like the amount of cooked food I add in, the fat levels, and just tweaking here and there. But yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know, if you feel good, you've got to trust yourself a little bit. I always try to kind of hone that balance, even from the beginning on your journey. Learn to tap into your body. Learn to tap into your intuition. Learn to be able to recognize signs in your body, and don't depend as much. In other words, as you go, in the beginning you depend a lot on outside sources, what other people are telling you, and very little on your intuition and what your body's telling you. As you get more experienced, as you learn more, that ratio changes. You go more on your intuition, what your body's telling you, and less on what outside sources are bringing in. But anyhow, once again, just my opinion on the subject and just why I eat a low-fat, raw vegan diet. So anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Peace.